Special thank you to Cascade High School and Henry M. Jackson High School for the amazing talents of Scott Schaefer and Eric Hines in helping us put this program together and for all of their technical support. We could not have done this without you. Thank you to our 2020-2021 Everett Public School Foundation board members. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us on this beautiful Pacific Northwest morning. We're coming to you live from Cascade High School and want to welcome you to the Everett Public Schools Foundation's 27th annual benefit event. A Brighter Tomorrow starts today. We hope that you enjoyed our pre-event showcase featuring board members, sponsors, and community partners, along with program recipients. My name is Eric Hines, and I'm an assistant principal at H.M. Jackson High School and a parent of 3 elementary students within the Everett School District. I am honored to be with you this morning, albeit virtually, to celebrate our schools, our community, and our commitment to education. And what a year it has been. At this time last year, the event was the last event held in our area before moving into remote learning and various pandemic shutdowns. While challenging, we cannot express enough our appreciation for the tremendous effort displayed by our students, our teachers, our counselors, nurses, bus drivers, paras, building and district administrators, our families, and finally you, our community, through these unprecedented times. Today you will see and hear how a great community of donors creates great schools. We are here to celebrate you. And because of your generosity, the Everett Public Schools Foundation provides much-needed programs so that all learners in the Everett Public Schools have the resources they need to achieve and experience success. We are proud of our partnership with the Everett School District and the difference that we make for our students. In our opening segment, we will hear from Michelle Nims, the Everett Public Schools Foundation Board President, and Kay Fanton, the EPSF Executive Director, to share more about what the foundation does. But first, let's hear from the Foundation's Board Vice President, Avianca Walker, as we acknowledge the land that we are on.
Good morning. My name is Avianca Walker, and it is my honor to begin our time together here today with an acknowledgement of the land and its original caretakers. We respectfully acknowledge that we are on the traditional lands of the Coast Salish, Snohomish, and Tulalip peoples. We express our deepest respect and gratitude to them as the original stewards of this land. We invite all of you to reflect upon the nations on whose land you currently reside and investigate, respect, and uphold the treaties there as an act of solidarity with Indigenous peoples. May we all strive to create equitable outcomes and build a culture of inclusive belonging for all students, teachers, and staff, now and for generations to come.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. My name is Michelle Nims, and I'm proud to serve as the Everett Public Schools Foundation Board President. As many of you already know, the Foundation has been a vital partner to the district and community since 1985. We play a unique role, providing funding that would otherwise
done, are doing, and thanks to your generous support. The Foundation is helping to build stronger community and making sure all students, families, and staff have the tools they need to be successful. Thank you for all you've done, are doing, and your support in an investment in the future of our community.
Thank you, Avianca, for that wonderful land acknowledgement, and to Michelle and Kay for sharing an overview on everything the Foundation does for our Everett Public Schools community of learners. Now let's share how easy it is to support this work. Just click on the donate button to the right of your screen, and you will be able to make your donation live. For those of you that would like to give a monthly recurring donation, please text the word EPSF to 243-725. Again, if you want to give a monthly recurring donation, text the word EPSF to 243-725. Or you can always visit our website at www.epsfoundation.org. Coming up, here is a message from our superintendent, Dr. Ian Saltzman, and two of the Everett Public School District's board members, Miss Caroline Mason, Everett School Board President, and Miss Tracy Mitchell, Everett School Board Parliamentarian.
Hi, I'm Caroline Mason, President of the Everett School Board, and I'm excited to be able to share with you today why I believe that the Everett Public Schools Foundation is one of the most critical partners we have in our district. While the state funds much of what we do inside our classrooms, including hiring amazing teachers, feeding our students, getting them to and from schools, there are a lot of things that the state doesn't fund, and that's where the Everett Public Schools Foundation comes in. They help us support our youngest learners all the way up to our seniors and beyond with things like college scholarships. They help our earliest learners get ready to come into our classrooms at kindergarten. And they also supply some basic needs to our students who can't afford to do so. Things like backpacks stuffed full of school supplies at the beginning of the year. And lastly, they provide incredible innovation inside our classrooms with teacher grants. I've seen the most incredible
at the end of the tunnel, and we're going to be just a little better off than we were this year. Be safe, be healthy, and our kids appreciate you as much as I do. Thank you so much.
Thank you to Ian, Caroline, and Tracy. You can add additional support to your donation by using the buttons on the right of your screen. $25 would help to supply equitable and inclusive materials for our libraries. $50 would help to deliver a backpack filled with school supplies to students in need. And $100 can help fund a classroom grant. And speaking of classroom grants, it's time to highlight some of our classroom grant winners. The Everett Public Schools Foundation has provided over $726,000 since 1996 to classroom teachers in the form of grants to fund innovative and exciting programs, this year more than ever, to enhance learning in their virtual classrooms. This year, we were able to surprise 36 grants winners. Let's recognize a couple of these recent grant winners. First, the counseling team from Everett High School to share a bit about their First Chapter Fridays grant. And Amalia Pimenta and Rachel Patrick from Cascade High School sharing about their grant, Windows and Mirrors.
Hi there, I'm Deb Payne, the librarian.
I'm Deanna Brown.
I'm Susan Park.
And I'm Megan Adams.
This team right here, they brought First Chapter Friday to Everett High School.
And then our department embraced it, and now it's school-wide.
These are some of the books we were able to purchase with our grant. They reflect the backgrounds of our students' lived experiences, but not only that, the first chapters have been read by a variety of Cascade High School staff and 2 district administrators. The staff and administrators also donated a copy of the book each, and we are so very grateful for our abundance this year. And we just want to say thank you, Everett Public Schools Foundation.
Thanks so much for helping my students be able to see themselves in characters in literature and help them build confidence in who they are.
Thank you to the Everett High School counseling team, as well as Amalia and Rachel, 2 amazing leaders empowering improvements amongst their student body. This is the perfect time to add additional support to your donation by using the buttons on the right. Remember, $25 or more would help to supply equitable and inclusive learning materials for our libraries, like the ones you just heard about. And we want to say in our chat box right now, we've just seen that Kirsten Hansen just donated a whopping $1,000. Thank you so much, Kirsten. As all the donations, and a huge shout out to everyone who's donating. We are now nearing a total of about $140,000. And it's that easy. Just click the donate button on your right to support this work. Next, we want to introduce Dr. Sally Lancaster, a longtime Emma Ewell Society member, as well as Ed Peterson, a community partner and Emma Ewell member, to share with you about the Emma Ewell Society. As you learn more, it is easy to join Sally and Ed by using the buttons on your right of your screen. Also, you will see a highlight into one of the many programs that you support through your generous donations, a glimpse into our Play and Learn program.
Good morning. My name is Sally Lancaster, Regional Superintendent of the Everett Public Schools. I am proud of the great work of the Foundation to ensure that all of our students have access and opportunity to the resources they need for success. As a beginning teacher, I enjoyed the annual presentations from the Foundation, talking about the ways they supported students in our schools, such as providing classroom grants and recognizing teachers for 25 years.
Y a mí en lo especial la parte que más me gusta es la parte socioemocional, ya que ellos aprenden a identificar sus emociones y a poder manejarlas. A ti, Emilio, ¿qué es lo que más te gusta del playgroup?
Leemos y cantamos.
Cuando leemos y cantamos. ¿Y cuál es tu canción favorita, Emilio?
La viejita.
¿La cantamos?
Sí.
Zum, 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 zum. Déjame salir. Zum, 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 zum.
Ya te puedes ir.
Yeah. Gracias.
Thank you so much to Sally, Ed, Rosalinda, and Emilio. Try getting that song out of your head today. Your support has a huge impact, so donate now. It is that easy. Just click the button on the right of your screen. And next, we'll look at a sneak peek of our new endowment donor wall. These funds provide financial resources to better support key programs and enable us to have a greater and more sustainable impact on students for generations to come. To learn more about the Transforming Learning, Inspiring Success Endowment Fund, please go to our website at www.epsfoundation.org or contact their Executive Director, Kay Fanton. We will also hear some testimonials from a couple of our foundation board members and a parent within our district. Don't forget, you can add on to your donation and support one of 3 or all 3 vital programs. $25 would help to supply equitable and inclusive materials for our libraries. $50 would help us deliver a backpack filled with school supplies to students in need. And $100 will help fund a classroom grant. At this time, we want to take a moment to thank our endowment supporters and give you a sneak peek of our new endowment wall located in the lobby of the Community Resource Center. We look forward to having an official ribbon cutting when it is safe for us to gather.
My name is Kailani Tabayan. I am a second grade teacher at Penny Creek Elementary. I have the honor and privilege to sit on Everett Public School Foundation's Board of Directors, as well as have the opportunity to co-chair with Avianca Walker on the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee that they have established for the first time this year. What I've learned in my experience in being a Board of Directors is how
and only 8 off the share table. The Basic Needs Grant is awarded to each school, and it allows principals to address things that might fall between the cracks. I highly support this grant financially and with word of mouth, and I would ask that you do too. It is an amazing thing, and it accomplishes amazing opportunities for our kiddos, and they deserve it.
Folks, we are nearing the end of our program, so this is your last chance to donate in helping us reach our annual goal. Click the button on the right to support some of the amazing students and programs that you have seen today. Our last highlights are from Dietrich Rogers, a graduate from Sequoia High School and Superintendent Scholar for Excellence Award winner, an honor and recognition awarded to distinguished high school seniors in the top 5% of their graduating class according to GPA, or the top 5% of students taking the SAT or Washington pre-college test, sponsored by Drs. Gary and Sue Cohn. You will also hear about how your donations support our high school and beyond programs. Kathy Woods and students Rebecca and Katina will share the difference that you make with college in the high school and summer school tuition assistance. And finally, we'll hear from classroom grant recipient Christina Ripley at Mill Creek Elementary School regarding her work around social emotional learning.
So, the other thing I wanted to mention is this. It's my Superintendent Scholarship Award, and I'm still really excited that I won it. Honestly, having that extra money from it is really going to help me in the future. I want to be able to move on to at least a 4-year university, and I don't have anyone in my family who's going to help me pay for that, so it's going to end up.
Crystal, and I promise to always reading books, riding a bike. Reading books, riding a bike, and playing outside makes me happy. Reading books, riding a bike. Reading books, riding a bike, and playing outside makes me happy. Sitting in my indoor swing, taking a shower and sitting in the softest blanket makes me relaxed and calm. Thank you.
We hope that you were able to get a little insight to the difference that your donations have on our students, staff, and community. An event this size could not happen without the help from a small army of volunteers, so please join me in thanking the many people who made today's event possible. First, our board members of the Everett Public Schools Foundation for their dedicated service to our schools, and a big shout out to Kay Fanton, Kirsten Hansen, and Kathy McKenzie for helping to organize and make this event possible. A thank you to our Everett Public School Board members and all of the people who took the time to share their stories today. And a huge shout out to Cascade High School teacher extraordinaire Scott Schaefer for the amazing video and technical work to create this event. We are also so grateful for our business partners. Their donations underwrote the production costs of this event today so that 100% of donations raised today will support student success. A special thank you to our superintendent star partner, Durham School Services, as well as our valedictorian partners, the Boeing Company, Dykeman Architects and Design, and McLean Insurance Services. We would also like to thank the organizations who have provided grant funding for our programs this year. If you would like to share our event with your family and friends, it will be available later today on the Everett Public School Foundation website at epsfoundation.org. Thank you for attending, for joining us, for all of your support today, as we continue to do everything we can to promote student success. This concludes our program for the day. Special thank you to Cascade High School and Henry M. Jackson High School for the amazing talents of Scott Schaefer and Eric Hines in helping us put this program together, and for all of their technical support. We could not have done this without you. Thank you to our 2020-2021 Everett Public School Foundation board members. Michelle Nims, President; Jeff Brannon, Vice President; Avianca Walker, Vice President; Jennifer Black, Treasurer; Christy Mothersbaugh, Secretary; Rich White, our immediate past President; and Dr. Sally Lancaster, our District Liaison. Also, thank you to all of our EPSF members at large. A big thank you to the Everett Public Schools Board of Directors: Caroline Mason, President; Pamela Sain, Vice President; Tracy Mitchell, Parliamentarian; April Berg, Director, Position 2; Andrew Nichols, our Legislative Representative; and a big shout out to our student representatives, Amina Hussein at Everett High School and Tara Pilch-Bisson at Jackson High School. A big thank you to our 2021 annual business partners. A Superintendent Star donor, Durham School Services. Valedictorian.